Hello there again. I want to show you how to do some log splitting by hand. We've had a lot of people ask me how I split logs by hand. A couple years ago we did get a log splitter, but until then, for 55 years or so, I've been splitting logs simply by hand, everything that I do. When you want to split logs, first thing you have to do is be able to read a log. So let me show you something here. I've got two little logs here. So when you look at the log, first thing you want to do is look for the weak spots in the log. And you can see this crack here. So I'm going to try and split this way to start with, since it already has that natural crack in there. And then also, when you hit the log, you don't want to hit it in the middle. You want to hit it at one edge or the other. And that way it'll split. If you hit in the middle, you're trying to spread force both ways. And if it's a tough wood, which you never know what you're getting into, it may not want to split that way. But if you hit on the edge, now you've got the forces going like this, and you will have a better job of splitting. Also, if you can find the way that the log is growing, like the tree growing up out of the ground, you want to put the part of the log that would be at the top of the tree, and the part of the log, you want to put that part up, and the part of the tree that was down toward the ground, you want that down, because the wood will naturally want to split easier that way. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple ways to split. Now, if you have a knot, see how this log has a knot here? First of all, you want to look at this, and can you see how it's kind of angled up like this? So that means that this would have been the top of the tree, and this would have been the bottom. Now, when you split a tree with a knot in it, the first thing you want to do is you want to go, if you were to take a line from this knot here, the first split you want to make is perpendicular to that line. Okay? And a lot of times, what you want to do is you want to have this knot at the bottom of the stump. But let's see how we can do it with this. So first I'm going to swing here with this, and I'm going to show you how to do that. I use an 8-pound splitting maul, and the key to splitting wood is you don't want to be standing like this. You want to stand with both feet square to the log. And you're not swinging like an axe this way. You're going to come up and straight down like this. So that's how you do it. Now, what I do, so in history, Americans always were good at baseball. And the reason why they're good at baseball is when you swing your bat, at the end of swinging the bat, you break your wrist. You turn your wrist like that. The same thing for splitting wood, or if you're chopping down a tree with an axe. As you swing, you just don't swing straight. At the very end, you pop your wrist like that, and that just brings an extra whip to the end of the maul, splitting maul. Also, when I'm hitting, I'm not thinking about hitting sort of like the old karate thing, the old martial arts thing. I'm not thinking about the top of the log, I'm thinking about the ground. I want to swing all the way down to the ground. So let's see if this log is going to make a fool out of me or not. So my feet are square, and I know that I'm going to be about like this. I'm going to come straight over my head and down. Now, did you see how I brought my whole body down like this as that went? And we already got a split. Now, the key is to hit that same spot. But if you're square and you're swinging right in front of you, it's not too bad to hit that. Let's see if I can do it. And there you go. Okay. Now, let's see how we do with this one here. Once again, I've got this. I'm going to go perpendicular to it. Let's see if we can pop it. All right. Now, there's one other way that you can split wood if you have a large diameter log or one that has a lot of knots in it. And that would be to just whittle away the outside until you get to the center. Okay, so you can see this one has already been hit. I don't know if when this was cut and dragged, if that split off then or what. But what I'm going to do is, instead of looking at this and seeing the crack here and trying to split it all the way through, I'm going to show you a different technique where you cut along the outside. So let's take a look at that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if we can split this. Now the reason why you can take those big ones and split them that way is, if you look at the grain here, the grain's going like this, and you're just popping along that grain there, and that's how you do that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions or comments, I sure would like to see them. If you need any advice, we're always here. So that's all for today. Lord bless your day. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you would, please. Bye.